we're going to go over the RIT Pack 3, which we have on all of our apparatus. So first thing on the outside, we have some rescue tools. We have a pair of aviation snips that are spring loaded. We have a pair of battery cable cutters. Also has webbing on it so you can put it around your wrist, not lose it. And then we also have a knife. All right. All those things are in this one compartment. We have a 25-foot piece of webbing that's daisy chained. Okay, on our RIT Pack 3, we have two working ends. We have high pressure side, which has a T-handle, and then we have our low pressure side, which has the ball. So, reason why this is set up like this is so that you can feel this, okay, in a low light environment. The way that I remember this is with the ball side, all right, our low pressure sides, low ball, low bid. A lot of times when we buy equipment for the fire service, it's low bid. So that's how I remember low bid, low ball, that's our low end, okay? And then on the high end, the T side, that end to me is gonna be the side that we're probably gonna use the most. So we go ahead, we'll open this up. Inside here, anytime we get a RIT assignment, we do need to open this up. We should turn this on as soon as we get on the fire scene. One less step in case we do have an activation. The bottle that we have is a 5,500 PSI 1 hour bottle. With our high pressure side, that's gonna have our UAC fitting. So any air pack that's manufactured after 2007 will have a UAC on it, regardless of the manufacturer. You may see some will come out the end here, some might be on the other side. Our particular air packs, Scott 5.5s, they're going to be right here on the side. So what we're going to do is, if we do need to hook this up, we're going to pull this out. One thing to note that I've seen when doing training is some of the older ones, this was not very well reinforced. So we went to pull this out and that metal pin was stuck inside. So if you're having difficulty putting that in, just double check, try and feel, see if that pin is still stuck inside there. But if the pin is free and clear, we're going to take this, we're going to line that up, and we're going to push it. You have to really push hard on there. Anytime that we do any kind of connection like this, just give it a pull, make sure that that was seated in there correctly. As soon as we plug this in, what this is going to do is, it's going to take the air in this bottle, transfer it to this bottle. The two pressures will equal out. Okay, so when this equals out, if it brings it down to, let's just say 4,000 pounds for a number, they'll both be 4,000 pounds. And again, this is just to top the bottle off. Okay, it's not going to breathe off of this like the buddy breather will. Okay, for our next section, we're going to talk about the low pressure side. So low pressure side on the ball side here, we'll open this up. Inside here, we have an SCBA mask that's pre-connected to a regulator that's ready to go. We can put this on someone who has a broken face piece. I will say though that is a very difficult task to do. So if their face piece is broken, okay, we'll do that conversion. If not, if it's still intact, I think we should use some other options. So our other options are, we can just clip in the regulator, okay? If for some reason the firefighter is unconscious and they can't take that deep breath in, to start the flow of air, we can either do the emergency bypass, or we can hit right here and send a free flow of air. Either way will work. Okay, that'll start the flow of air. One thing to note is, if need be, we could disconnect this, bring this over to the SCBA. We had a regulator malfunction, and we could give them new mask, new regulator. That is an option. Our other option is the buddy breather. So the way that the buddy breather works is the pack that the down firefighter is wearing. Basically, it's going to take that offline. The way it does that is we're going to use that buddy breather hose, okay? And what it's going to do is it's going to take that cylinder offline, and it's going to work completely off of this cylinder inside the RIT bag. So this might be a good option if you've topped off one firefighter, okay, you have another firefighter who's low on air, and you don't have enough to top them off. We could just work completely independently off of this system. So what we're going to do there is, okay, this is the one receiving it. Okay, the way I do it is, this is the one receiving it. I use that female end. I'll use the male end on here. We'll push that in. Again, pull it that way. We're just making sure that we have a good connection. So now this SCBA is going to work completely off of the RIT Pack. If we disconnect this, it's going to go right back to where it was on the SCBA.